Hey everybody, it's episode 3 of Tears of the Kingdom playthrough. I'm Pastor Bruce, and man, it's almost midnight. I just got back from the hospital, had to take my son, who's 8 years old, to the emergency room because he's normally really good about this, but he accidentally ate a cookie with nuts in it, and he has a severe allergy. So, like I said, normally he asks and he won't eat something. He'll say, "Does this have nuts in it?" And he's very particular because he doesn't want to have to go to the hospital. He doesn't want to have to get the EpiPen. But for whatever reason, he was busy. He was playing. He wasn't thinking. And the neighbor gave him a cookie, which was nice. He ate a bite of it and realized that it had walnuts. So anyway, he ended up getting the EpiPen pretty quickly, and I think that kind of de-escalated the situation. But, man, the first time I had to give him a shot like that, it was a couple years ago, so I guess he was 6. And, man, it was like pretty traumatic for him because I was outside grilling. He was really hungry, couldn't wait on the food that I was grilling. So, he was kind of pestering me slightly. I mean, I don't mean that negative. Just, he's 6. He's, like, really hungry. Doggone. Well, that didn't work. Anyway, I was trying to kill some bird over here. But he came up and said, "Daddy, can I have something to eat?" So I just kind of, without thinking too much, because I didn't know he had an allergy to cashews, but I was like, just have some of my cashews. And I gave him some. He ate a right many of them. But he ended up going into anaphylaxis, which, was pretty bad because... Oh, come on. Man, these guys are tough. Come back here. I want chicken. Raw meat. All right, well, I don't know if that was worth it or not. But, so back to Jonas, he said, "Daddy, I don't think this is the right snack for me." And I looked and he was already breaking out in hives. He had trouble breathing. And the EpiPen that we did have, because we knew he was allergic to walnuts, I should have known that he would also be allergic to cashews as well. But I don't know, I wasn't thinking, I was distracted. I was trying to make the food on the grill. And so, anyway, we had an EpiPen. It was the old school kind where you have to, ram it into the leg. And so I didn't know how hard I should ram it, but I jabbed it on in there very hard and it made him bleed. It was pretty bad. Oh, you know what I want to do? Let's see what happens. I can see pretty far down right there. Bon voyage. Oh, man. That's just crazy. Look how far down you can drop if you were to skydive. I'm guessing there could be some water down there, but I don't know. This part of the game makes me think that they want me to be fairly linear. And I'm not going to stay up too late. I'm probably just going to go on over to the what's this? Talk. Oh, I didn't even see that guy right there. Alright, I already talked to him. But yeah, so I feel like this game is just slightly more linear here at the beginning. Maybe this is kind of like the Great Plateau from the last game. But yeah, so, I ended up taking him to the hospital, and that was pretty traumatic. He had another episode when he was, we were at a wedding one time, and he ate something he wasn't supposed to. And then another episode when it was Christmas Day, and he ended up eating a turtle, a dessert. So tonight, he was actually he was fine. But I took him to the hospital just as a precaution, you know. Like I said, I normally do a lot more exploring, but I'm kind of tired, and today's episode might be a little shorter than normal, but let's see what's up here. Thankfully, Jonas is fine. But he was falling asleep on the ride home. Any of you guys have any allergies or anything like that? Oh, what is this guy? Oh, looks like I better use a real weapon. Haha! Doggone. Alright, well. Let's eat a few apples or something. Do I have any? Wait a minute. I think I've got some roasted stuff. Right, here we go. Yeah, rusty broadsword, baby. This once fearsome sword has seen better days and can do some damage in the right hands, but also breaks quickly. Kinda like everything else. But I got a shield. Old wooden shield. Hey, it equipped it automatically. I'll take it. So, is this supposed to be the Temple of Time that got, like, lifted up out of the ground from the original game? Because, I mean, it doesn't look anything like I remember it. What do y'all think of the music in this game? It's pretty cool. I feel like they put a little more melodic emphasis here. The other game was just more atmospheric and just a little bit of like tinkling on the piano here and there. Figured I'd get a cutscene. That's a gnarly arm. Okay.
That door will open only to those with sufficient power.
Dude, do not sneak up on me.
I did not intend to startle you. It was I that spoke to you earlier. That arm originally belonged to me. I am Raru.
Source of the Right Arm. That's quite the title, isn't it?
Forgive me for appearing to you in this manner. Unfortunately, I no longer have a physical form.
Is he a llama?
In any case, that arm should allow you to open this door. It seems to have lost the power to do so. You might be able to restore it, but you would need to enter a place filled with sacred light. Of course.
He's a goat.
Why not visit the shrines on this island? The shrines. Yes, I'm sure they are the key.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was going to be a little more linear. So this is like the Great Plateau, and it's wanting me to go ahead and get some of these shrines, and I'm assuming that I'm supposed to maybe get some power-ups like Fusion or Long Arm or Ascend or whatever. Well, let's go tackle one shrine at least, if I can get over there. I think I'll get hurt if I fall from this high up. Let's go in the water. Ah! I missed. Oh, man. Missed the water. Nice. Wonder if I'm going to get a bow sometime really soon. I'm also wondering about the daylight, because it seems like I would have already maybe run into the nighttime at this point, but maybe not. There's that dragon. You hear that little bird call in the background? I don't know if you can hear that. It reminds me of Ocarina of Time. That was such an iconic noise. I'd hear it so much playing that game. I'll probably get to do a lot more exploring once I get these arm upgrades. Well, church went okay today. I actually preached, I think, pretty raw about worship and my heart for worship and my heart for people to worship in spirit and in truth, and to go deep, not just to go through the motions, not just to sing lyrics on a screen, but to actually, engage the Lord. And I explained to the church, who is still a little bit more traditional, why we repeat the lyrics, why we do modern music and stuff like that. It's not about the genre, because, to be honest, I don't even like the sound of a lot of our worship songs, like, just musically speaking. I like classic rock, I like EDM, I like bluegrass, smooth jazz, metal. I'm, like, for real, one of the most eclectic type music people you'll run into. There's a few things I don't like, but in general, I like it all. But I was telling them, hey, it's not about the genre, it's about, singing your song from your heart to the Lord. Look at that view, that's pretty cool. Don't I have the thingy? How do I put that camera? Feature not available, so I thought that I can take photos, right? Maybe not. These are Zelda's photos that she took. Did it tell me how to take a photo and I forgot? That's not it. Ah, the same old thing I've always done. Huh. I don't know. Probably everyone's like, oh, what a noob. I'll figure it out. In the meantime, I know I'm supposed to go there, but that looks really interesting. I bet you're going to go through all of those using Ascend or maybe like some machinery. Looks like it's getting towards sunset. My shadow's pretty long. Anyway, let's go on in here and see what's going on. So in universe, I wonder what the explanation is for this tech. Is it magic? Is it nanobots? Like, what's the technology? One of the guys that I really wanted to be at the sermon today was not there because he loves the old hymns, and I like hymns. I really do. I mean, they're not my absolute favorite, but they're fun. I think like they're very nostalgic for me because that's how I grew up. But this guy has the most concerns about our new music, and he went there to hear my justification of why we're trying to do the new style. So you've made it here. This is the Shrine of Light. Long ago, I filled these places with light that purges evil. Well, that's convenient. I believe this light will restore an ability your right arm has lost. Now then, extend your hand. I can't get over those fingernails. He's got a claw, man. Ultrahand. Dude, that sounds amazing. Grab and move objects, rotate them, and stick them to other objects. This is the Ultrahand ability. It allows you to move objects freely and attach them to other objects. With it, you'll be able to build a great number of things, really anything you can imagine. Use Ultrahand and receive the blessing from this shrine. How does equal use Ultrahand and receive the blessing from this shrine? He said, There we go. Activate with L. Oh yeah, I'm using my motion controller now. I wonder what's around behind here. I was told that these shrines are a little longer than some of the ones in Breath of the Wild. That's cool. Are we underwater? And I'm guessing I can't climb. Right. So time to make a bridge. This feels just like... Feels just like the magnesis, but you can use it on lots of stuff apparently. I think I'm going to have to fuse. Attach. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Unstick. That's cool. Alright. Let's put that one there. Yeah, I did end up calling the guy, and I said, hey, why don't you take a listen to the sermon and rotate, hold R. That doesn't, is that right? There we go. Whoops. So I told the guy, you know, if possible, take a listen. That's cool. I think he'll end up listening or watching the live stream playback from Facebook. He told me in advance, though, which I do respect the honesty, but he said, I don't think it'll change my mind. And he kind of laughed about it. He admitted, you know, he's older, he's kind of set in his ways. And I'm not trying to even change his mind with the style of music, the genre. Like I said, it's more about, like, why do we do the style of music that we do? It's because by design, a lot of the old school stuff they do is a performance. It's like they're purposefully making it kind of an observation time. You know, you'll sit and listen to someone else perform a song, and maybe the lyrics could be good, maybe not, but it's not participatory. I want to make something that's participatory, where people sing along and engage directly with the Lord. supposed to keep doing the wrong thing. No, I don't want to attach that way. How do I rotate this thing? Oh, that's not right. Sure does make a lot of racket, doesn't it? Aha. Rotate. Hold R. There it is. I want to rotate again, though. How do I do that? Man. I hope this is not frustrating for you guys watching. But this is like... I cannot figure out what to do right here. I know I'm supposed to rotate, and I don't know how. I'm holding the R button. That's not right. Man, this is like... I'm right here. I know I'm supposed to do it. I just can't do it. I don't know what's going on. I'm holding R. Why won't it work? I assume I'm supposed to, like, glide down there with the hooks. And maybe I could even go down if I were to balance really well. But I'm trying to figure out this mechanic. Rotate, hold R. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. One more try here. I think I got this. No? There it is. Okay. Now I've got the hang of it. Attach. Now to do the other one. Sorry that took so long, guys. That's not it. I keep hitting the wrong R button. Whoops. Nope. How do I rotate more? This way? No. Let's just see if I get it close enough. Will it self-align? No! That's not correct. Maybe I'm just too tired. Alright, I gotta figure out how to rotate this better. Alright, let's walk over here and rotate it that way. No! Man, oh man. Why won't it work? Reset. Vertical rotation. Horizontal rotation. But what about the other rotation? Man, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just like really not good at this yet. Does it take everyone else this long? There we go. Ah, that is not good. Can I walk on this and lift it? Let's hope this works good enough. Well, that was a lot of work just to get over there. But there's something I'm missing up here. Now, how am I going to get up there? Can I reach that far? Apparently not. Makes me think there's something to explore, and that's what I loved about Breath of the Wild, was exploring. But I've already kind of messed around a lot, and I hope that's not been really aggravating to watch. So I'm going to go ahead and just get this and move forward. You have done well to reach this place. Looks like the llama guy married a regular Hylian. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. Well, of course, in real life, Jesus is the light of the world, and he cleanses us from evil, so, you know, that's not like entirely off, I guess, biblically speaking. Except for, I don't know who these characters are, but God is the one that gives us real light. Oh, the way is shut. So, while this is wrapping up, I'm going to go ahead and pray for you. If you've stuck around this long, I appreciate you. And, well, let's watch this cutscene. You did very well getting through that shrine, and you've restored an ability. This is wonderful. If you visit and complete 2 more shrines, you should be able to open the door to the Temple of Time. You may want to mark the shrines in the distance with pins. Then you'll never lose track of where they are. The Puripad offers you a very useful scope. It's quite handy. Like I said, guys, thanks for sticking around and hanging out with me, talking about my son. He's good, so no need to pray for him unless you just want to pray a blessing for him. But that's what I'm going to pray for you guys. Dear Heavenly Father, pray for those that are listening, that you would grant, according to the riches of your mercy, to understand the width, length, depth, and height of your love, and to understand, along with all the saints, the incredible power that you have for them, the love that you have for them. And I pray, God, that you would allow them to experience you in times of worship. Maybe it's just their own personal times of worship. Maybe it's just their own times of thinking about you, singing to you. But would you please allow people to encounter you in profound and deep ways. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you again on the next live stream.
Won't you come,